Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah if you are new. I think I finally have enough ColourPop stuff to do a full face, and I know some of you requested it, so today I'm going to be doing a full face of ColourPop, and I'm also going to be trying the Lilac You a Lot palette for the first time. It is such a beautiful palette, and I've been so inspired by purples recently, and I just wanted to kind of go out of my comfort zone a little bit. You guys know I'm very much so a natural makeup kind of gal, so I wanted to do something purple and smoky and just a pretty purple eye look. I don't know. So yeah, I'm using all ColourPop products today. I'm going to be using their you'll see. The only thing that I do not have is the their eyebrow products, but I honestly, you guys already know I don't even do my eyebrows really anyway, so I'm just going to brush them out with a spoolie, and that's good enough for me, and hopefully it's good enough for you guys because I don't own any of their stuff. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the ColourPop makeup and first impressions of the Lilac You a Lot palette. So I'm going to be starting out with the Pretty Fresh So I'm going to be starting out with the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer, and it just looks like this. I'm in the shade Fair 1N, at least I think I am. I've used this a couple times and I think the match is pretty good, so yeah, I'm just going to put this on with a sponge. I did try with a brush one time and it just looked so streaky. Well, I have bad luck with brushes anyway, so I was kind of expecting it to fail. I don't know why I even attempted, but it looked so streaky and cakey, and so beauty blenders are just the way to go for me. I know some people swear by brushes, some people swear by beauty blenders, some people use their fingers, so I think it's all just personal preference, but I'm just gonna take some of this tinted moisturizer and put it all over my face. I really love the finish of this tinted moisturizer. I think the coverage is pretty light. Like, I can still see some of my little acne spots right here, and my skin is definitely peeking through, but that's the type of stuff I like, so I really like this. When I posted that I got this PR package, I got a message from Chessie. A lot of you guys probably know her, and she said that this broke her out and to be careful, so I have been kind of watching out for that, and I haven't noticed anything so far, but I have only used it like a handful of times, so I'm just still on the lookout for that. But so far I really like this tinted moisturizer, and I think it looks really beautiful. If you guys watched my holiday on a budget makeup look, you already know that this is a little light for me, so I'm just going to use a little bit, but it's the only concealer that I own from ColourPop, and so I'm just gonna make it work. And this is the Pretty Fresh Oh my god! This is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. So just gonna kind of cover up down here, even though this is probably not the best color to cover up pimples because it's just gonna accentuate the area a little more. And then, as you can see, I have a lot of veins on my eyelids, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of this just to kind of cover them up. Now that the base is on, I think it's time to bring myself back to life a little bit with some blush and blush. I am going to be using the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Satin in the shade Birthday Suit. Really pretty color. It is like a mauvey pinky peachy color, mostly on like the mauvey dusty rose side, if that made any sense. So I'm just gonna take this BH Cosmetics brush. I believe they're from Urban Outfitters, but I'm just going to dust this on the apples of my cheeks and kind of work it upwards. And then for highlight, I am a huge fan of Flexitarian from ColourPop. It is their famous Super Shock Cheek. I heard the best way to apply it is with a beauty sponge, so I like that way, or I also like doing it with my fingers as well, but today I'm just going to use the sponge. And now time for the exciting part, the Lilac You a Lot palette. Like I said, I want to kind of do something a little crazy and go out of my comfort zone. So yeah, I don't know what look I'm going to create, but I'm just going to zoom you guys in and we will see as we go. Okay, wow, so everything was so much more pigmented than I anticipated. Like, I don't know if you saw when I put on this color right here, the darkest one in the shade Filtered. It was so much more intense than I anticipated, and this side's like a little bit darker than the other side, but I really like how this turned out. I am not used to colors like this, but this is making me realize that I should play around with color more because it's just so fun and I love the way that this looks. So I'm going to go ahead and put some Flexitarian on the inner corners. I kind of already highlighted my brow bone, but I might do a little bit more, but I'm going to put Flexitarian on the inner corners and then I'm going to put on mascara. Am I okay? And then for mascara, the only mascara that I have from them is the BFF mascara, I think it's called, the Volumizing BFF Mascara. And it is in the shade Brownie Points, and it is just a brown mascara. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of how this looks on my eyelashes. I feel like it makes them look voluminous, but the lengthening is not there, and also it's super flaky, so I don't know. I just feel like it's, some people like it, some people don't, and I just don't like the way it looks on my eyelashes. So I'm gonna put this on anyway because it's all I have, and I feel like brown will actually look really good with the purple, so. So I'm not actually mad at the way it looks this time. I feel like it looks really nice actually. We'll see if it flakes this time. I feel like I should put some blush on my forehead. Oh my god, it's looking big. And then moving on to lips, I thought a nice nude, maybe something a little more not bright would look good with this makeup. So I'm just going to use the Lux Lip in Spring Roll and then top it with the Moonchild gloss, the Kathleen Lights one, which is like a nude. This is more like peachy and this is more like nude, so I feel like they will just look really nice together. Alright everyone, this was my full face of ColourPop and my impressions of the Lilac You A Lot palette. Overall, I think it is obviously a great purchase for your money, especially if you're into colors and into purple, if you wear purples a lot. I think this is a really great palette to pick up. Everything was so much more pigmented than I anticipated, so that was nice, a nice surprise. Yeah, but I just think it's a really great palette overall. I think the packaging is amazing. I think the colors are amazing. I would have maybe liked to see something a little less on the pink side, like maybe some type of more burgundy or warm toned purple. I used this one, which is like still slightly cool toned, you know. I wish they had a shade that was like in between these two and maybe a little bit more on the red side, if that makes sense. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about these products, if you've used them yourself or if you're thinking of getting them yourself. Yeah, I basically liked everything here except for I got the wrong shade concealer and my mascara, that one, the BFF one, has always been flaky in my opinion. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out all of the links down below and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!
Na, 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 na.